Often intuition comes in what I would call not words, but a feeling of yes or no. I get more yeses and nos than anything else. Just yes, no. And I also often, I feel all the time, I've been using the word motivation, I feel the motivation of what I am to do. And I just follow the motivation. And again, the motivation is different than the I want. I don't even ask what I want anymore. If somebody was to say, well, Regina, what do you want to do today? I'd be like, oh my God, I hadn't even thought about it. I have no idea what I want to do because I don't even ask that question anymore. I don't care what I want to do. That part of me is dead and buried. But there's a motivation that tells me what is going to be done. A motivation that moves me. And so I feel for that motivation. And then sometimes it comes into the mind as a vague thought, like Dairy Queen. Or that thought, oh, those calcium tablets, you started taking those a week before the rash, right? Those are like thoughts, but they're very vague, they're very quiet, and they don't have this huge story attached to them. What is it people call it? The still quiet voice, or the small quiet voice, right? It's very quiet, it's very soft-spoken, doesn't have a lot to say, but it's pointing in a very clear direction. Whenever you have a whole great big story about why something, that's coming from the mind. Intuition never has a story. Never. It just gives you the information you need, nothing more, nothing less. And again, you don't need to understand why, so it doesn't tell you why if it's asking you to do something. It didn't tell me, take her to Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's her favorite place. Everything else in town is closed except for the Chinese restaurant, and it sucks. It didn't tell me that. All it said was Dairy Queen. Right? So you have to be willing to trust intuition, even though it's just a vague little quiet thought without any story whatsoever. And again, as you trust intuition, as you follow it, you'll learn for yourself the wisdom that's behind it.